Well, a very good afternoon on the 3rd of August 2024. I'll have to keep my camera down. You can probably understand that there's a lot of members of the public toing and froing, going in and out of the Killin co-op. I'm part here in the Killin co-op. I seem to spend an awful lot of time outside the Killin co-op. In fact, I spend a lot of time in Strathfillan, Glendochart and Loch Tayside. I spend a huge amount of my life in this part of the world, but I do like it. And it's been raining, and so that's not a surprise for this part of the world. We do get a lot of rain in this stretch. I think I've mentioned this quite a lot. But anybody who's tuned into my channel previously will no doubt, well, they'll understand that I'm not right in the bloody head. I'm only joking, but I've come up here to Killin Co-op basically on an invitation. And the reason for this is I was speaking to the supervisor the last time I was here. I said to them, the music in the store is very, very dull. And she said to me, she said, well, that is what we're expected to play. I said, well, how on earth do you expect customers to be motivated to buy some of your produce with that sort of drivel? And she says, well, that is a sort of loop that we have, and it plays from opening time till until we close. I says, exactly. I says, look, is the manager available? She says, he's not here today. What is it? I says, well, may I suggest that, I mean, I've got a couple of friends who, well, I've got a female friend who's excellent. I wouldn't say world class, but she's certainly of the high caliber clarinet player. And I mean, I can bring up a string quartet if you wish, and we could play for you. She said, don't be ridiculous. I says, well, perhaps your manager will think something different. She said, if you give me your details, I'll get him to call you or something. I said, well, that's fair enough. So what's happened is he called me and she says, no, I don't want a string quartet sitting in the bloody aisles. So I says, well, can I give you a second option? And he says, well, what's that then? I says, I used to be quite a fan of low vibrational music. She said, we don't want any of that. I said, no, hear me out, please. I says, I want something to sparkle the imagination of your customers to maybe buy more yogurts or perhaps spend a little longer at your vegetable area. Think about what they're buying and think about what they're having for the evening meal or something. We do that anyway. I says, no, I says, what I'm wanting to do is, if I make the CD up for you, and and I then come up and I'll sit and I'll make announcements of the produce that you have on special offer, that sort of thing, and we'll kind of mix it up with this sort of music and see how it goes. So he seemed not bad with that. He said, look, I'll tell you what are you doing on Saturday the 3rd of August? I said, I have no idea. I don't even know what I was doing last night. He said, why don't you come up about 4:30-ish? And I said, well, all right. And she said, bring what you've got in mind, and I'll give you an hour from 4:30 to 5:30 and see if it makes any difference to the ringing of the tills. So I said, well, fair enough. So that's what I'm doing. I says, I know that you've got Killin Highland Games on the 7th of August, Wednesday. I was thinking maybe come up then. He says, no, in case it all goes wrong, I don't want to lose business. I says, all right, Saturday tea time it is. Well, there's not much else doing on a Saturday. I mean, if I turn on my car engine, I can put the camera up for a moment now. If I turn on my engine, I'll let you hear the bloody drivel in this radio. Are we getting a reception? Probably not. No, we don't get a reception in this part of the world for radio. It's crazy, but well, probably thank God. I mean, it's absolute drivel, that sports programme on BBC Radio Scotland. Of course, Radio Nangel are joined up with them on a Saturday, and they've got no bloody option but to play this nonsense. It's hour after hour of drivel and sport. Mostly football, and it's absolutely tedious boredom. And the post-match analysis is absolutely brain draining. And if you listen to the football managers talking, I mean, bloody, I don't know what, they must be the most boring people at dinner parties or even to meet, sitting next to an aircraft going to bloody, San Moritz or bloody even the Seychelles. I mean, imagine getting stuck between two bloody football managers on your holiday. It must be bloody awful. But anyway, I'm sorry it's all steering wheel. What I'll do, Eddie, for the viewers is I'll stick up this sign of the co-op in Killin. We'll pop in and we'll get a few snapshots of what's on offer, and then we'll proceed upstairs, I think it is, and we'll play what I've got with me and see what that makes any difference to the till ringing, okay? £2.65 for a bag of crisps. You hate me a mug. £230 flakes in a pack. The most I ever had was 264. £5.50 for a bloody box of Maltesers. Ladies and gentlemen, Nescafe Gold Blend, £7.95. That's the £3.98 a kilo. Sorry, a gram. Oh, apologies. £7.95. It's £3.98 per 100 grams. Still a rip-off, but there you go. And it's fucking decaf.